let's practice putting a roll of film inside of the camera. So to open up the back, you flip this little notch up and you twist it up, and the back will open up. You grab your roll of film, and on the inside here there's a little notch. You want to get this here. You want to get that little hole onto the notch. So you slide it down, you push it in, and it should be flush. If it's still sticking out, that means it's not loaded correctly. Okay, now you pull your tip over to that orange arrow right there. That's where you want to put the film tip. So I always pull it just a little bit more, and you're all set. Now you close the back door, and the camera will load. When you see the 1, that's how you know your camera is loaded properly. If you see a 0 blinking, that means you didn't pull it over enough, or maybe the camera battery is dead, or you just got to take it out and retry again. Okay, so while I have film in the camera, let's take a practice shot. Now I really don't have a lot on my desk here to try and focus on. I have this little local magic 8-ball. I'm going to try and practice focusing on it. So I'm going to put my 8-ball there. I'm going to turn on the camera, and I'm going to look through the viewfinder. Now I don't think I'm going to be able to show you what it really looks like through there, but to focus the camera, you push your shutter button halfway in. Okay, you push this halfway in, and if you see that blinking AF light, that means it's not focused. So you gotta repress it until, let me try and get this focused on that little magic 8-ball so you can see what it looks like. Sorry, it's there we go. So when you see the green solid, that means that it's focused. Now when you see that little red light, that means your flash is gonna fire. Now let's say you're in a place that you don't want the flash to fire. That's when you would go into the top setting and turn off the flash. Okay, but when you see the green solid, it's not blinking, you just push the shutter button all the way, boom, and the camera will take the picture and it'll advance to the next frame. Now, if you ever see the flash button blinking, that means that the flash is recharging, so you gotta let this guy sit a little. But this guy has a pretty fast flash recharge, so you shouldn't see that very often. I don't think you're gonna be going bop 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 with the picture with the camera, so you really shouldn't run into that problem. Okay, so let's pretend like I shot all 36 and the roll is done. What's gonna happen is the camera is gonna start. You're gonna take your 36 shot, and the camera's gonna start buzzing. It's gonna say, and it's gonna count down all the way to 0 shots. The camera automatically rewinds all the film back into the canister. Now, because I'm not gonna shoot all 36 shots, there's this manual rewind on the bottom of your camera right here. It's this little button right there. And I don't think you're gonna have to do this, but if, I don't know, you shoot a roll and you guys end up at the film shop and you want to develop your film right away, you can just grab a pen or a pencil or a paper clip, and all you're gonna do is push that button in. Okay, let me push it. There you go. And the camera's gonna start to rewind. Now, when the 0 starts blinking, that's how you know the film is fully rewound into the spool and it's ready to be taken out of the camera. So we're gonna open up the back, and we're gonna lift this up and take the spool out, close the camera. It's gonna give a little winding noise. If you put in a new roll, it'll wind the new roll, but if you don't have anything in there, you don't have to worry. You just turn the camera off, and that's the end of it. Now, there's one last thing that your camera can do, and that's right over here. this is what's called a panoramic mode. So this area right here, this is the size of your film negative. But let's say you wanted a real skinny panoramic picture. I don't know, if you're friends, or if you're on a hike, or maybe you're on the strip and you want to take a panoramic picture of the strip. All you do is turn this to the right, and boom, now you see these two little blacked out borders. This is gonna black out that part of your picture and give you kind of like a fake panoramic long picture. Okay, to turn it off, you just slide this back to the left, boom, and now it's the full thing. So panoramic and non-panoramic. All right. Other than that, the rest is real easy. I mean, there's nothing really else for me to show you on this camera, but if you ever are shooting and you have any questions, or you need help picking out film, or you ever need anything, just shoot me a text and I'll be more than happy to help you out. All right? Thank you again for buying the camera. Bye.